Welcome to episode 2 of our John Muir Trail videos. If you missed episode 1, I'll link it up here in the cards. You might want to watch that one first because this one picks up where that one left off. Highlights of this video include Forester Pass, Kersarge Pass, and as you probably figured out from the thumbnail, our most interesting animal encounter of the trip. So, hope you enjoy. Well, we made it to Wallace Creek. It was late last night. Ended up being around a 17-mile day. Packed up this morning. Of course, out of a creek is up right out of the gate. So we're already breathing heavy. It's about 6:30. We were hoping to break camp around 6. So we have about 9 miles to Forester Pass. And we like to get over that before the afternoon anyway, just because there's always some risk of thunderstorms. Skies right now though are completely blue and beautiful. So Wallace Creek worked out okay last night. Didn't sleep great, but I really don't expect too much. But we're ahead of schedule a little bit, which gets us into Onion Valley a little sooner, so you can see my wife a little sooner, and we'll hang out there a little bit. That'll be tomorrow, I believe. So we've continued to gain some elevation past Wallace Creek. If you can see there, about in the center of your screen, that is Mount Whitney, which we were on early yesterday morning, actually about this time yesterday morning. So kind of that one that slopes up. So we're continuing on. I'm gonna try to head up over Forester Pass. As I said earlier, try to get there by lunchtime before we get into the afternoon hours, just for safety purposes. So we came upon this really exposed area. I'm just going to pan around so you can see what it looks like here behind us. Just mountains surrounding us, is pretty desolate, exposed landscape all the way around. So it's just really, really cool. There's a little lake or pond or whatever right back here in the background now. You might be able to see it, but continue to make our way. I did have to stop and put some sunscreen on and my sun gloves. We're pretty exposed out here. Well, we made it the 4.5 miles here to Tyndall Creek from Wallace Creek. Really enjoyable section of trail. The ups weren't horrible, the scenery was good. We're here at the creek taking a break, filling up some water. Trey's there filtering. Liam's there in the background doing a little fishing. See if he can catch anything. Maybe he'll catch us dinner. We'll see. But it's been really enjoyable so far. We hope to get up and over Forester here today. Hopefully the rest of the trail leading up to Forester is similar to this. We understand there's going to be a lot of up to go over it, but so far so good. All right, so we're heading up Forester Pass, making our way that direction. Just under 2.5 miles until we get there. Pretty much all uphill. Not sure which of those depressions in the rock is the pass at this point, but we got to get over those somehow. You might be able to see Liam up there in the foreground. Kieran is up ahead of him somewhere. As we're approaching Forester Pass, it does appear to be right about in the middle of your screen, and it appears you can see what looks like little ants zigzagging across the rocks and amongst the rocks and the rock face to the right of the pass. So we're working our way there. It doesn't even hardly look possible, but that's the direction. We're gonna try to get up and over before any potential thunderstorms roll in. Got about a quarter of a mile left. So we started way down there. I can see Mike and Trey down near the bottom. They look like little tiny ants. They're way down there. But you gain a lot of elevation fairly quickly because of all the switchbacks. But the pass is actually somewhere up in between those rocks. We go just beneath it, and then we come around, kind of circle around, and then are up on the pass from there. So breaking this up into groups of around 100 steps before I take a break, or if there's a switchback with a good seat. But like I said, about 3/4 of the way up the pass. Beautiful views up here. Nothing that looks threatening as far as weather is concerned at this point. Nothing that's moving this way, so we should be good. Made it up to Forester Pass. Fine there. This is the direction that we came. I'll turn you around to the direction that we're headed. We're going to try to make it at least another 5 miles today, hopefully a little more, we'll see. Just beautiful up here. The weather cooperated very nicely for us, and if you want to hear the alternate version of this, then check out Mike's video. We're still making our way down Forester Pass, and I came up to this area, and I have a feeling that when I walk around this corner, there's going to be an epic view. We'll just find out together. I haven't gone forward. I don't know what it's going to look like. I thought we could experience it together. I have to admit, that is pretty cool. Well, we're continuing down past Forester Pass. Just now got below Treeline. Just thought that was really beautiful over there to the side. We got under 2 miles to Bubbs Creek. We're trying to decide whether we're going to camp there tonight, which will make an early day for us. Should be there by like 4, or whether we're going to press on so we get to Onion Valley even earlier tomorrow. So we'll decide when we get down here. We'll probably take a break, eat something. If the campsites are really sweet, we'll just relax this evening. Either way, we should get to Onion Valley early afternoon at the latest tomorrow, which is good. That was our plan. So unless something unforeseen happens, that should work out well. It even smells great in through here with the pine trees, or the, whatever these are. I believe pine. But it's really, this has been my favorite day of hiking thus far. Whitney was cool. Guitar Lake was cool. Glad we got to see them. But I was exhausted after yesterday. I felt really good today, and knees holding up, lower legs holding up, that little overuse issue that I was worried about. Nothing major, and today's just been beautiful. Putting in the miles, but also seeing some unbelievable sights. So we've really enjoyed it. I think the others will probably concur that today would be their favorite day thus far. So we're going to continue to Bubbs Creek. We'll decide where we go from there. Well, good morning. It's day 5. We're heading into Onion Valley today. We'll meet Sharon, and I think Amy Jo might be with her today, so they'll be our celebrity guests for this evening. We ended up pushing past Bubbs Creek last night, about another 2 miles to this campsite here. This is still on Bubbs Creek. You can see it behind us there. a really beautiful creek that comes down through here. A lot of waterfalls and things. So we found this spot, got set up here last night. So Mike and Trey are over that way, and then Liam and Kieran are up there, and I'm camped here. We did have an interesting experience. We had a bear show up at camp about dinner time last night, and so I did get some of that on video on my cell phone, so I'll put that in here. So we got a bear down here. I don't know if you can see it walking through right here in our campsite. He's coming up the stream.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
It's actually decent size. We were just cooking dinner. So I think he smells our dinner because we just got done cooking.
We gotta scare him, bro. Let's get some rocks. There's some sick. We just need to make Dude, are we smelling our whole camp? Are we gonna be able to sleep tonight? That's what I'm saying. Dude, he's coming over here.
We need to make some noise.
Yeah, I think he's a little too close.
Yeah, a little too close. Hey!
Hey! Hey! Did that scare him?
No, he's just looking.
Yeah. Kieran, we need your support, man. He's... But I'm gonna... Whoa! Yeah! Oh, oh! No, we don't want to hit it. We
Just close enough. Now he's gone.
He's not going. Yogi just isn't done, bro. Yogi ain't done yet.
Is he just gonna circle us? Is this
There's another
strategy?
camp right up. There's another people up right up
There's
there.
people up there too. Should we let them know probably?
Are you gonna go walk up there and tell him?
Not by myself. Heck no. We probably should go tell those people. They're right there. I think they're looking at it.
I think there's one just behind us.
That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
we'll see what he does here. I'm going to shut off for the time being. He kind of scared away a little bit. We tossed some rocks near him to try to scare him. So that made for an interesting evening, but all in all, this campsite served us well, and so far, yesterday was my favorite day of hiking, maybe ever. But it was pretty cool yesterday. A lot of neat stuff. So looking forward to today. Looking forward to seeing Sharon. We're getting down to Onion Valley, and hopefully I can introduce you to Liam and Kieran here a little later today. They've been hiking with us for the past few days, and it's been really enjoyable to hang out with them. Well, I'm going to use the excuse that there are flowers here. And actually, I don't know if you can see them. I just noticed there's a deer grazing just down there over trail. But I came across these. I believe it's called bear grass. And I was just informed that the leaves are pretty good to use as toilet paper. Pretty soft. A gentleman that passed on the trail had mentioned that. But the changes in the plant life and flora and fauna over the course of elevation gain and loss is really quite interesting. But yeah, I came across this and I thought that might be that bear grass, and I needed an excuse to take a break anyway, so I thought I would video. We're making our way uphill toward our intersection with the trail that goes down to Onion Valley. This last mile or so is all up, and breathing pretty heavy because of that. So I did stop there and take a break though. So we just passed the intersection where Bullfrog, I believe this Bullfrog Lake Trail heads down toward Onion Valley. It's another 0.4 up to the Kersarge Pass Trail, I believe, which also heads down to Onion Valley. So to avoid skipping the 0.4 miles, I'm going to hike up to that trail and then head down. They both meet at the same spot. So, but it is some elevation gain here, so maybe you're regretting my decision already. All right, well, we made it to where Kersarge Pass heads down to Onion Valley. We've been hiking with these guys back here the past few days. You've probably seen them here and there in some of the videos. So I'll let them introduce themselves and just tell you a little bit about themselves.
All right, I'm Liam from Claremont, California. Yeah, been with these guys for a couple days now. Honestly, been a lifesaver from time to time, and just it's been pretty uplifting. Been nice to hike with someone else, especially guys like these. So it's been a great time. Sad to say goodbye.
Yeah, it's been hard keeping up with these guys. So
what's up, guys? I'm Kieran. I'm also from Claremont, California, and yeah, these guys have really made our trip. I don't think we would have been able to do without them. You know, they saved my legs, my feet, and given us full stomachs every night. So shout out to these guys.
We've really enjoyed hiking with them. Kind of sad to see them go. We hope we don't see them again on this trail, because that means something went really wrong for them. But we hope to see them again in the future. So, so good luck, guys, and let us know. We've exchanged contact information. They can let us know how their trail ends. I'm continuing along the trail toward Onion Valley and Kersarge Pass, and I believe that down there below is Bullfrog Lake. Mike and Trey, the trail that they're on, should be just on the other side of that lake. But sometimes it's hard to believe that I actually just took a picture of that with my phone, and that this is where I'm standing. So this is really, really cool, just beautiful. The trail's been not too bad thus far. So we're just continuing on down and making our way down toward Onion Valley. Probably gonna stop for a snack here in a few, and then we'll move on from there. Well, I made it up and over Kersarge Pass. There were quite a few people up there, so I didn't video up at the top, take a couple pictures. A video there. I'll have to come back over this pass tomorrow, so maybe take a video at that time. See, making our way down into Onion Valley. A little behind schedule from what we planned, but Sharon won't be there till around 5 or later. We got a camp a little later. Plan was 7-ish. Ended up being more like 8. And I took a break for a snack and took some pictures and some video and whatnot on the way up. So making our way down. I'm not sure if Mike and Trey are in front of me or behind me. I've got some conflicting information, but either way, we'll see them down there. We made it into camp at Onion Valley. Unfortunately, we called to check on a hotel or an inn or an Independence, and there wasn't any. There was no room in the inn. So we're going to try to make this campsite work. It's going to be a little tight for both tents, although there are some surrounding sites that no one is there, even though they say they're reserved. So we may try to get one of those if nobody shows up this evening. I'm actually sitting at the site next door to ours because it's in the shade and the other one's in the sun. Sharon's about an hour away. We're going to go out and get some dinner this evening, and then the plan will be to get our resupply situated. I did a kind of a bird bath using my bear canister as a wash basin, and then also did some laundry using my bear can as a washing machine. And so I guess it can be multi-use after all. Today was a little harder than expected, even though we didn't do a ton of miles, probably right around 10. That up and over and back down Kersarge Pass into Onion Valley kind of took its toll on us. So we're probably going to try to do a little lighter the next couple of days. Maybe got a little too aggressive the first 2 days. We did a 17-mile and 16-mile on days 2 and 3, which was probably a little much. Sorry, no, days 3 and 4, which was probably a little much. We'll let you know how things shake out. I'll introduce you to Amy, and her and Sharon can, as I said before, can be our celebrity guests for this evening. Well, Trail Mama et al. was kind enough to bring us a resupply up to Onion Valley and then drive us down to Lone Pine to get something to eat. I've been building you guys up as the celebrity guests that were going to be.
No.
They were going to be on
I
here
was
this
only
evening.
getting a quick shot right at the beginning.
Oh,
Okay.
We're in it.
But so we're going to get some food and then head back up to Onion Valley. But we really appreciate them coming and helping us out.